Today, I'm going to show you a game that I played when I was tilted. I took the augment shopping spree. I'm just going to be reviewing my own game here. And I'm basically going to be showing you why this augment is so strong. I pretty much went first place even though I played like an idiot. So I'll explain as we go through the game. Okay, so starting off, we get the crab rake portal. Also, I'm going to be playing these in 2x speed. I'll also be skipping around as we go through the game. I don't want to make this a 30-minute video. I'll try to make this less than 20 minutes long if possible. So yeah, anyway, we get crab rake start, pretty much. Try to get as much loot as possible. I think I tried my best to make 10 gold here as early as possible. That's why I have 7 gold here. And then the scuttle crabs. As soon as you get the final drops, you get some loot here. It looks like we got another great orb. Make our econ interest as early as possible. And then here, I decided to take the disco because I had the 3 disco start. So I have the disco Tarek, the Bard, the Nami. The disco opener actually didn't get nerfed. It's pretty much the same thing. The disco units retained their buffs. So Tarek and Nami still pretty good in the early game. It's just the disco Twisted Fate board that's a little bit bad in the late game. But you could still play the comp from, I would say, if your spot is ahead. Okay, so moving on to augments. Here, obviously, I took shopping spree. First thing I thought about was starter kit. No, this augments are just really bad. I don't like this augment. It's very random. You can get a really good forecast unit. You can get a really bad forecast unit. And also, with the headliner mechanic, I just don't like starter kit right now. I do see in the PvE notes on tactics.tools that this augment might get buffed, giving it extra gold. So if it ships, it might help the augment a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a good augment until maybe the next set. So I reroll over starter kit. I get offered talent search. I don't like talent search on 2-1. I think it's a fine augment, just not on 2-1. And then I get the options here, shopping spree, new recruit. So I don't take new recruit just because I get offered shopping spree. Otherwise, I would probably just take new recruit here. That gets dictionary support, and then I just skip over it, take shopping spree. Now, to basically explain it in a TLDR version, the reason why shopping spree is so strong is because you get 1 gold per round. And ever since they changed streaks to be 3 and above to get your gold, shopping spree never got changed. It still gives you 1 gold every single round, which is pretty much the same thing as Tiniest Titans. And Tiniest Titans is also a prismatic. You get 2 extra HP per round. So it's kind of like would you rather get a shop reroll every time you level up equal to your level, or would you rather get 2 HP per round? And I think a lot of people will want the shop rerolls. So anyway, going on to the gameplay here, I just slammed the Archangels because I plan to play around AP here. To be honest, I just slammed it because I thought Archangels with disco is always good. You get a stall comp going. This person just had a better disco board than us. So just going on through the early game here, I'm just playing disco comp. I level up for 2 Guardian, just play the Kennen and the Tarek together. We just get a simple disco board going. So then moving ahead, you can see there we just get extra gold. Here, I could sell Lilia and just make 20 gold, but I decided not to do that just because we have the shopping spree. Another thing about shopping spree is that it does not punish you for rolling really hard. If you roll, you can get your econ back up because you're getting 1 gold per round. You can think of it as having 10 interest for the rest of the game, so that's pretty much what it is. Okay, and then moving forward here, on this carousel, I go for sword, just so I can make Shojin. Shojin is basically an item you always want to make in this meta. And yeah, just moving on here, I just wait. My next shop here, nothing I hit, so I just keep on going. For the next couple of rounds is pretty much just playing the early game. The reason why I lost 2-1 was just because that person had a disco board as well, and it was better than ours. And then right here, I sell and make 30 gold. So as you can see here on 2-6, I already have 40 gold. I have 96 HP, I lost the first round. Even if I don't win this next round, let's say I just lose my streak, I don't get my streak gold anymore, well, it doesn't really matter, shopping spree has me covered. So, it just goes to show you that you just make econ so easily with this augment. And then moving forward, for some reason I face a Jinx 3 on 2-6, so I don't win this round. Like I said just now, pretty much, I don't really get punished for losing my streak here. Because next round I could just make 50 anyway, because of the shopping spree. Right over here. Now I'm going to also say that yes, it is Crab Rave. I do get extra gold in the beginning, but even here with Shopping Spree, it's very easy to hit 30 gold before you fight Krugs. Most of the time, if your econ is standard, you will hit 30 gold after Krugs, but here you will hit 30 before Krugs. So, and sometimes if you econ even better, if you get, let's say, a 3-cost unit, you're not holding that many pairs, you just sell early, you could get to 40 gold on a standard portal without any gold given. So Crab Rave here, obviously we just get our loot. Just a lot of stuff. So my items here, I have Shojin, another one, and then I also have some defensive components. I actually don't remember exactly what I slammed here, so I'll just have to rewatch and see. And here I'm just trying to fix my board a little bit. Sell Kennen, just play Nico a little bit better of an upgrade. So here I slammed Shojin, obviously, and the other items I'm just thinking. I think I was considering slamming Steadfast Heart, just because I don't think that JG is very good if you play Twisted Fate right now. But JG is definitely a very good item. So here we fight the same disco player again, we just lose. And then now we're just gonna move on to our 3-2 augment. It's a silver augment. I don't really think it's that important to talk about. But Sticks and Stones, you can get shred in other ways. I also think Sticks and Stones is not very good in AP comps, because in order to get the shred, your itemless champion has to cast. And usually AP champions don't cast very often without any mana items. So this augment I don't think is very good. On a roll, we're not playing reroll. So I pretty much just roll over these silver tickets, healing orbs, silver ticket, not playing reroll. I don't think you ever take this augment if you're playing a standard comp. And then healing orbs is like, it's like whatever. So then cybernetic bulk, I just take it because just some better frontline if we put components on our units here. Alright, and then here on 3-2, so I hit Country Samira, and I was thinking, okay, how does Country Samira do with Shojin and Archangels? Surely it can't be that bad. Well, I decided to try it out, and surprise, surprise, it really sucks. Don't put AP on Samira, even if you're trying to make her just an item holder. It is not good at all. I would have played Country here, but I already slammed the Shojin, so I can't do anything about it. Also, the Archangels, I mean, I could move that over to Vex, but if you committed 2 items to Vex already, you pretty much don't want to play Country at that point. And then so here, also, I just slammed the BT on Akali just because, well, it's BT Akali, I could maybe play pentakill or something. And then this item here, I mean, we could play Ahri still. Archangel's Ahri is, I don't think, the best item, but it's still fine. But I'm thinking of just playing Karthus here. I gave up on Disco after selling the Bard and all that. So, yeah, don't put AP items on Samira. It is not good at all. So through the mid game, we're obviously very weak. I'm playing very bad. I made a bad decision picking up that Samira. But Shopping Spree is still giving us 1 gold per round. We just have a bunch of gold to work with. So pretty much we just have to not bleed out for the next 2 stages. So here I find 5 country, I just play it. I don't think I win the next 2 rounds if I remember this game correctly. It just, the AP on Samira does pretty much nothing. It looks like here I get to save some HP, which is nice. So by 3-6, I'm at 56 HP. I'm level 7 with 60 gold, and I have my Shopping Spree rerolls. So I just decide here, alright, let me just lose more time and then just get Shopping Spree value one more time. So again, playing this game really terribly, but you can see how strong Shopping Spree bails me out in the next few rounds. I also find I'm fighting a Blitz Headliner on 3-6, which is a little bit rough. So here at this point, I was tilted out of my mind because I saw 2-star Blitz Headliner, I saw Radiant Blue buff Ezreal, Red buff Jhin on 3-6, so I was just thinking, okay, whatever. I'll just spend all my Shopping Spree rerolls at level 8 and see what happens. So I just level here, and then I just think, okay, I'm just gonna play the pentakill board, I'll just hard force it. I have the gold for it, this is Crab Rave, I have all the Shopping Spree rerolls. So we fight this, I fight this Scuttle around, and let's just see what I hit. So this is a roll down that I do. Just try to look for a pentakill. I find the Executioner version of Karthus, but I just skip over it. I want to find the pentakill version. we have the gold for it, we can afford to be greedy. Also find Executioner or Kali. I decide not to take it, we can greed all the gold that we have. We also find the Yorick as well. I find one card this, and then just make Vex my auto holder for right now. So as you can see here, I was rolling really slow, even on 2 times speed, it looks really slow. I just made Podge here as well, just for Akali or Viego, whichever one I hit. And at this point in the game, I'm pretty much just tilted. Stage 4, I'm already 31 HP. I'm just thinking, okay, well, let me just try to get my top 4 and get out of this game. I mean, it is what it is. And since I'm playing pentakill, looking back at my augments here, I was offered Cyber Rank Bulk 3. I already have Bulk 1, so I didn't take it. Lightning Speed, I don't need it. And so I just thought, okay, Freaky Friday, it's good in the pentakill comp. So here I'm just doing another roll down, looking for all the units. So here is where I hit the pentakill card this, and I also hit a 2-star card this. So I'm thinking here, alright, shopping spree, have a bunch of rerolls, let's just go for a card this 3, first or 8th. So I play double card this, just look for the other pentakill units, play 5 pentakill, and then just stick with this board for a little while. I could play other units, but here I just think, okay, I don't think Superfan's worth it, plus I can't even find it right now, so let's just play this for this round. Just playing double card this. I don't think double card this is good, especially one without any items, but at least we stabilized here. 2-star card this. Now we just need to find the 3rd item. So moving forward to the next few rounds here, because we found this card this, I'm okay now. We found the Akali 2, we found the card this, should be okay. And so here I'm starting to win rounds. And then off carousel here, I was thinking of taking Spat, but then I thought, okay, no, I don't even have a chain, so I'm not going to take it. So I decided to go for the other components right here. I decided to go for Giant Slayer. I could have made red buff, but I already had Sunfire as well. So here, at this point, I'm just thinking, well, I have 75 gold, I still have my rerolls. I think my board is stable now, so I do believe I go for a level 9 here, just to get more shopping spree value. And then try to go for a 3-star card this 3-star Akali. So in the late game here, I'm also just going to play the fights out, just so you can see it. I don't think in the early game playing out the fights is really that important. But here, you can see that the pentakill board is starting to clean up now, because I have triple item Karthus. Now, also, another thing about Karthus is I don't recommend putting Giant Slayer on him, because usually he's hitting low HP targets anyway, so the damage bonus usually doesn't work on him. He targets squishy backliners, so pretty much it doesn't really matter, the 25% damage bonus. It only matters when he's hitting tanks or something, which usually is at the end of the fight. So I wouldn't say Giant Slayer is a terrible item on Karthus, it's just not as good as other options. You'd rather have something like Archangels. And then here we fight Yone 3, you're gonna win. Karthus is really bad into that matchup. But it looks like we don't lose by that many units, we just lose by 2. So it's 4-7, now we're fighting the last friendly round of the Scuttle Puddle here. After that, stage 5, you're going to be fighting the dangerous ones on Crab Reef. But yeah, here, just ecotting up, go level 9, getting my shopping spree value. Okay, so here, I level, and pretty much, now it's just time to roll. Kali 3, Karthus 3. Let's go for it, before we go 8th place. That's basically just what I'm thinking here. So as you can see here, pretty much you just have so much shopping spree value, you get so many shops. And I hit Karthus 3, it doesn't combine though, so I do believe I lose this round. But then, yeah, so 6 HP, then the Karthus is combined. So then here, now, it's pretty much just Karthus 3, keep him alive. Rest of the lobby is pretty low HP. So I was a little bit nervous still, to be honest. I had Karthus 3, but I also thinking, okay, I can't mess this up. Let me just make sure this guy is protected. And then here I just decided to itemize 2-star Yorick. Just put the Giant Slayer and the Podge on him instead. And then there's the Karthus just one-shotting a lot of the other champions on the enemy board. At this point, it's 5-2, nobody else is dead yet. And like I said earlier, With shopping spree, you can build your econ up pretty easily if you go below 10 gold. Normally, if you go below 10 gold, it's very hard to get back up on your econ. The shopping spree pretty much just allows you to get interest thresholds quicker. So pretty much it makes it easier to get to 50 gold if that's your goal. So if you're playing shopping spree, don't greed like me, like I did all game here. You can afford to roll, you get your gold back pretty much over time. Just stay above 30, 40 gold, you get some gold back from your shopping spree. And so, yeah, just a lesson to learn from this game. Don't greed shopping spree, but this augment is so strong that you pretty much don't get punished for it most of the time. And at this point, I'm just waiting to see if I go bot 4 here. I was just a little bit nervous because if you lose with a 3-star forecast, that does feel a little bit bad. And then here off carousel, I see an Akali. So I go for her, even though it has Runons. I don't think Runons is really that good. Aren't any users in my comp here. But you can put it on pretty much any AD unit. I mean, Runons is still an item. Gives a little bit of AD, gives some magic resist, a little bit of attack speed. So I decided to just do that. Roll for Akali 3, we hit. And then I also just move this Runons over to this Yorick here. So at this point, because of shopping spree, I have 3-star Karthus, 3-star Akali, the pentakill board. I don't have... I mean, I'm playing 7 pentakill without a spat, but that's just because I'm level 9. But yeah, pretty much. You can pull this off in Crab Rave if you have shopping spree, or other econ portals work as well. Things like, I would say augment payout also works. The item payout one as well. But pretty much that's what shopping spree does. It just lets you get so much gold. As long as you keep on leveling up, you get some shop rerolls. I do not think it was correct to play like this, but it paid off. So yeah, this is why shopping spree is a very good augment. And then for the rest of the game here, pretty much Akali Karthus, very hard to beat. I don't think anybody else in this lobby capped out as hard. So just keep on continuing here. And it looks like we're fighting the big crab now, the dangerous one. Here, I'm not worried. 3-star Akali, 3-star Karthus. If this crab beats both of those two, then Crab Rave is it's pretty wild. If you lose on Crab Rave, you take 9 damage for the stage. Just something to keep in mind if you want to know that. And also, I just want to point out as well, we hit 3-star Akali, 3-star Karthus before we even hit 2-star Viego. So if that's, yeah, that's pretty much what RNG is like. For here, I just go for Viego items. It doesn't really matter. And then this fight here, I'm basically just seeing if my Ghost can beat this Yone player. I don't think, if I remember, we don't win. But then I just think that's a Ghost board if Yone beat Karthus 3, Akali 3. But then yeah, final fight here, I basically just do my best to protect Karthus. That's pretty much it. And just position accordingly here. And yeah, this is the final round. Shopping spree value just gets us this really expensive board, which allows us to go first place. So yeah, I pretty much did not play this game well. I played very, very stupidly. I think my augment choices are fine. It's just, I did not play this game well at all. And yet, I was rewarded with the first place. But yeah, this was one of the games where I was just extremely tilted. I dropped from 2 LP to 7 LP, and I was just thinking, alright, whatever. I'll just play this game without talking, and then I recorded it, and then I get this type of game. I still played it very terribly. You could tell in the early game I played it very bad. But yeah, that's the power of shopping spree. Why this augment is so powerful.